It's your boy back again, the notorious DOC, aka Marco Kane. I'm gonna slide the camera up just a little bit closer to me. There we go. But yeah, it's your boy Marco Kane, aka DOC, or DOC, aka Marco Kane, however you want to say it. I'm back. I told you I was gonna come back quick. Today's topic, this afternoon's topic, this evening's topic, depending on where the hell you are. I know I'm in Houston, Texas, out here in spring, close to the woodlands. I thought long and hard about not doing this topic, and then I thought long and hard about doing this topic. And I looked at my wife, I was like, hey, this is gonna be my next topic. And she just looked up at me from her chair, she was like, tread carefully, you know. So I'm gonna tread carefully, but fuck it. Y'all know me, or people that don't know me. I do kind of like what I want to do. Today's topic is the henpecked husband, boyfriend, girlfriend, you know, significant other, whatever the fuck the case is. Now, I'm gonna go as me personally. I'm not a henpecked husband. And when I say henpecked, I mean whatever your wife say, you got to run and do. Now, on certain things, yeah, my wife, if she tells me to do something, then I normally try and do it. But for the most part, she kind of lets me she lets me be me, you know, and I let her be her. So I'm gonna adjust this mic just a tad bit. There we go, because she keep hitting my chin on. But yeah, you know, we got that mutual understanding that, you know, we are individuals, but, you know, we are one. And so on and so forth. But I got some partners, some friends, some associates, some close friends, some brothers as I call them. They some henpecked motherfuckers. Now, I got this one particular brother, and I'm damn sure not gonna mention anybody's names on this. But I got this one brother, he's been dating this chick, I guess maybe 10 years. And I know that's a long ass time to be dating somebody without putting a ring on it, as they say. But we all hang out and we chilling and stuff, and go give me this. You're slouching. Don't do that. Don't do this. And he stands up and it's like, what the fuck, dude? Man, if you want to drink, get your motherfucking drink, you know? And partner rides motorcycles. You know, I've told y'all before, you know, I do ride a bike. And man, it's like, dog, we're gonna go do this ride today. Oh man, I can't make it, man. You know, she wants to go shopping and do this and do that, and she wants to go eat. Okay, all right, cool, no problem. So we'll set up another ride, or I'll set up another ride, and I'll let him know 2 or 3 weeks ahead of it, man. Say, dog, what you doing on this day? Oh man, I ain't doing nothing right now, you know. Hey man, look, we're gonna ride to Austin, or we're gonna ride to San Antonio, go up there, chill out, do a nice little ride, pull over, get us something to eat, turn around, come on back. All right, the week of the ride, I'm calling people, you know, hey man, y'all said, yeah, I'm cool, dog, I'm cool. Yeah, man, let's do this. I call my partner, and yeah, I'm ready, I'm cool, man, I'm with it. What time y'all leaving? When he say that shit, it's like, okay, well, he done told her, so she looked at him side eye and shit. So 2 or 3 days before the ride hit, everybody, you know, all who going is going. He going. The day of the ride, we all meeting up at the gas station, everybody gassing their bikes up and shit. You got 2 or 3 this, you know, okay man, it's 10 minutes till, you know, we'll start calling a couple of them. I text him, no answer. Call, no answer. Look, when the time comes, when we say kickstands up, it's time to go. Man, we jump on that shit, we roll out. 5 hours later, this motherfucker called me. Oh man, you know, she got to tripping and she got to saying that she didn't want me to go. And, oh man, who wear the fucking pants in the family? I got this other brother that he's married and he ride bikes too. And it's like, wherever we go, she goes. And he can't, you know, we all, you know, we try and ride responsible and stuff. But, you know, we riding on the road on a hot ass summer day, and you stop to get you some grub, you're gonna have your beer or two. Shit, not if she's with him. He ain't drinking shit. He gonna eat a salad. He ain't eating no hamburger, no chicken tenders, nothing. He gonna eat a salad, and if it's got meat in it, it's gonna either have salmon, some grilled chicken, some shit like that. So, but when she's not around, oh yeah, he the thuggin'. He like, oh yeah, I'm turning up. I'm that dude. I'm that ninja. Man, sit your ass down. Now I got this other partner. He's been dating this chick, and he's cool with the family. I mean, eventually I think he is gonna get married because he did propose to her. So, that's all good and dandy. But it's like when she wants to do something, he got to go. It's like, it don't matter where it is. It could be fucking New York. And I'm not sure where she's from. She's from Chicago or somewhere. She's from up that way. But she's been down here for, a minute. But anyway, it's like, she got uncles and stuff that live down here though. So it's like when they do something, he going. It ain't no if and buts about it. There's no middle ground with that shit. He is going to go. He could be on his deathbed dying, sick with the fucking bubonic plague, and he gonna get his ass up and he gonna roll with her. And I take my hat off to him, I tip my hat to him. That's admirable. But fuck that. I myself, when I first got married, my wife was going she's a big family person, and there's nothing wrong with that. But when you're doing family shit every weekend, or you doing family shit every other weekend, that shit gets a bit. I don't even know what the word is. It's like, damn, y'all do shit every motherfucking week. So when my wife first got married, I was going. Then I was like, nah, I ain't going to that. I'm not 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 doing this. I'm not doing that. I'm not chilling. No. And it's to this day, it's still like that. If I want to go, I'll go. If I don't want to go, I won't go. Case in point, my brother-in-law, I love him to death. Shout out to P. Horn. But they doing something in the next couple of weeks, a crawfish deal or something like that. Now, point you, my wife forgot to let me know. I do camping, motorcycle camping. And, I go 3 or 4 times out of the year. And I try and go during my spring break. I try and go like the week before Christmas and the week before Thanksgiving. And then, maybe here and there, I shoot up there. And it's only for one day. I go down there one day by myself on a bike, kick it, have a good time, and then I come back the next day. Now, this year, I missed Christmas and Thanksgiving. I didn't get a chance to go, for whatever the case was. But I'm going for spring break. If the weather permits, I'm going for spring break. So she told me about the crawfish thing. I told her, I'm not going. I'm going camping. So, shout out to my other brother-in-law, Rob. I'm put you on blast for this one. But you got out of it. So, hey, we cool with it. But I'm using you as an example. My other brother-in-law, he been wanting to go camping with me. So when I called him up and told him that I was going to camp for spring break, he was like, oh, cool, let's do this. So he hit me back a few minutes later. He was like, oh man, I can't go. That's the day of Pat's thing. And I was like, I ain't know nothing about it. So I said, well, I'm gonna miss that one. I ain't going. I'm going camping. So he called me back a few minutes after that, and he said, hey, my wife is she gonna get a ride, with somebody else. I'm going camping. So which was cool. Now, like I said, my sister-in-law, she straight up, she wanted him to go, he'll go. If she doesn't want him to go, then you got to back up out the shit. But what I'm saying is, I got other homeboys and other friends that they be working, and they wives or girlfriends will call them, I'm hungry, and they be like fucking super busy at work, knee deep in filth, dirt, whatever, working on stoves, working on cars, whatever the fuck the case is, and they want them to stop doing what they doing and come bring them some food. Now, I love my wife to death, but if I'm at work and I'm doing what I gotta do, hey, you should take your food to work. Uber Eats some shit, something. I'm not finna stop doing what I'm doing to drive way clear across town, way clear across to fucking from bumfuck Egypt to bring you something to eat. Fuck that shit. That's just how it is. And she knows that, but my wife wouldn't do no shit like that. But like I said, I got a few friends and partners, you know, it is what it is. And like I say, no disrespect to any of y'all. If that's what y'all do, that's what y'all do. That's what y'all want to do, that's what y'all want to do. But it's sometimes you have to put your foot down and say, nah, baby, I can't do it. I'm at work, or I'm busy, I'm doing this, I'm indisposed, I can't do it right now. And if they significant other, wife, girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever the fuck the case is, they should understand that you just can't drop shit at the drop of a dime and pack everything up and leave. That's like me. If I'm sitting and I'm working on an oven or a stove and my wife called me, if it's an emergency, she's sick, something like that, then that's understandable. Yeah, you got to pack everything up, you got to go. But just to bring some food, or just to bring me something to drink, or bring me some comfortable shoes, or bring me, no. If you need some medicine, then yeah, I can see that. I can understand that. Yeah, I'm gonna bring you your medicine. Case in point, the other day, I forgot my wallet at home. Now, I hadn't eaten shit at work all day long. I called my wife. She was like, "How's the day going on? It's going." And I ain't had nothing to eat. She was going to order me some food. Told me I could go pick it up. But I told her, no, don't worry about it. I'm good. You know, I'll make it. It won't be the first time I ain't ate all day. I eat when I get home. And that's what I did. I had some change in my pocket. Wasn't thinking though. I had some change in my pocket. Got me a candy bar, and I had a couple of things of juice with me anyway. So, I was good. But I wasn't thinking. I got the Whataburger app and the Wendy's app and Taco Bell app and all the fucking apps. I could have ordered my own food and just did through the app, but I wasn't thinking, when you're hungry and you ain't ate all motherfucking day, you don't think straight. But back to what I was saying. It's okay to say no. I can't go. I can't come. I can't do this shit. And then you move on. And then if they get mad at you, then, fuck it, so be it. Hey, be mad. You'll get over it. Life is a bitch. Get over it. Stop the calls. Stop the bullshit. But to each his own. If that's what you got to do, that's what you got to do. Me, I can't do it. I got to roll on and make my money and do what I got to do, whatever the case is, whatever I'm doing at that point in time. Or if you out somewhere and you having a good time and you're constantly getting calls or texts. Where you at? What you doing? Where you at? What you doing? You know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm sitting here with my partners, shooting pool, drinking, smoking a cigar, whatever the hell we doing. We out rolling. Now, that's the one thing that my wife does do that kind of like irks me a little bit. She'll text me. Now, texting is cool. Don't get me wrong. There ain't shit wrong with texting. But if you're sitting at the house, you can pick up the phone and call me. I drive a lot, and driving and trying to text, you ain't supposed to do that shit. But there's a thing called Bluetooth, and in my work van, it comes through the speaker, so I can keep driving and do what I need to do. But that's the only thing that my wife does is kind of like irks me. But that's some simple shit. I would say that people would call that being petty, but it is what it is. Because my kids do it. They'll text me, they won't call me. They'll, Daddy, you old, you got to call somebody, but, blah, 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 blah. But yeah, so, with all this being said, fellas, pick your nuts up, put your big drawers on. Tell them ladies, hey, look, I'm busy. I can't come right now. Handle your shit. You grown. Do what you got to do. And, if they get mad at you, they'll get over it. They will recover. Trust me, y'all, they will recover. And if they don't, then hell, that might not be the motherfucking one for you. I can't say that for the ones that's married, so, you can't kick your wife to the curb. But, sit down and talk about that shit. Say, hey, look, babe, hey, when I'm at work, I'm at work. And, I can't stop doing what I'm doing and just come and, fixate on your needs. Don't work like that. Not in the real world. Because you fuck around, you get fired, then what? So, case in point, that's what it is. So, all my fellas out there, like I say, I ain't trying to step on nobody's or anybody's toes. I ain't trying to cause no beef with nobody in their marriage or their girlfriend, boyfriendships, none of that shit. But just my guys, my ninjas, my Jedis, my OGs, y'all take heed in that shit. You know, sit down, tell your woman, hey, look, babe, you know, when I'm at work, you know, I just can't stop. I gotta keep going. I'll catch you later, you know, and leave it at that. And keep moving, do what you gotta do. So once again, these gonna be short ones, cause you know, like I said, I'm just by myself, but you know, we're gonna shoot to keep shit going, you know. After today, it's gonna be a show every week, you know. We can't, like I've been saying this, we can't stop the show. You know, one monkey don't stop no show, or whatever, however the fuck that shit goes. I don't know what the fuck it is, but I'm gonna start putting shows out every week. Now I do have a couple of other YouTube channels, and I've been kind of neglecting them as well. So I have a food cooking channel, and then I have my own personal channel. It's just Life and Times of the Notorious DOC. You know, just me motorcycling, camping, smoking cigars, hanging out, whatever. But I'm gonna start trying to shoot shit every week with each one. That way, each one of them won't get laxed. And if you feel froggy, you know, check out my food channel, Chef Marco Kane, and my personal channel, The Notorious DOC Presents. But this channel here, keep liking, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and put a comment in, please. I would love to conversate with some of you guys and some of you ladies, you know, whoever is watching the video. No kids though, we don't do no kids. But yeah, like, comment, and subscribe. It will help my channel most greatly. And you know, the goal of this channel is when, it's not if, but when it starts kicking off and I start doing well, or me and my co-host start doing well, I am definitely going to give back to the community 150%. I'm not like them other ones, you know, you become a successful YouTuber and you start making all these millions of dollars and then you just fuck everybody, kick them to the curb. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to help people as much as I can, as long as I can. But like I said, with that being said, I'm going to end this episode and think about the next one. And as always, it's your boy, the Notorious DOC, aka Marco King, telling everybody, live long and prosper, peace and prayers. We'll see y'all when y'all see y'all. Peace.